The life of a pro in FC26. We're back for another year. If you're not familiar with this and this channel, my name's Tom Lees. I am a pro. I've been playing this game for like way too long, nearly 10 years now. Yes, I am approaching UNC status, but I'm basically going to be showing you today exactly how this game works, how pros are playing it, and what life is like in the higher divisions of FC26. I am in Division 2. I'm on the way to the Elite Division, and I wanted to show you some gameplay and tell you everything that you need to know. So I wanted to go through some pro gameplay, just to chat about what I've seen so far, just to try and help you guys, give you some honest thoughts and opinions. Basically, I've managed to play Mark Marley, Danny Pitbull so far, two big pros in the space, two players that I think might have made the World Cup. So we see the first goal go in here. You can see Mbappe on the rebound with a low driven. I'm going to have the gameplay in the background talking you through what's happening. But if we just get a replay on that goal, you can tell that the through balls are still very, very prominent in this game. In FC25, it was all about through balls. This year, it is definitely about through balls again. Play styles are also really important for this. Like with your midfielders, you're going to need people that can incisive pass, ping pass, and do any kind of passing. It makes a difference. Can see triggering runs helpful, and then that back post run from Mbappe, you don't really see them. It is a bit of smart pro play, if I do say so myself, but really the triggering the runners, the through ball is definitely valid. I want to highlight the importance of counter-attacks as well. You can see I win the ball back with Nuno Mendes. This is going to be my goal to go 2-0 up. Iniesta, he's got the incisive pass. I did pack him actually, very luckily, from that icon pack. Very good, if I do say so myself. He's there. I've actually first time through-balled that and then managed to square it. But I don't want people to panic too much, right? You're going to see it first time through ball and you think, oh my God, FC25, it's just in FC26. It kind of is, but also the thing is with this first time through ball is like it wasn't that accurate if you look. Like it takes a while to hit Dembele. What I would say is they are still usable, but they are nowhere near as efficient, as effective as they once were. There is the occasion they will come off. You do need players with incisive pass, but they are not like the meta from what I'm seeing. Don't hold me to that though. We're only a couple days in. I also really want to highlight corners. I feel like it's something you're going to hear a lot of. If you're not already playing the game, you're waiting for early release. Or you're waiting for the full release, sorry. Corners are going to be really broken. I've tried and play this one short all the way around to no success. But I think it highlights both things here. One, you can tell that it's pretty easy to build up a short corner and go in. But two, it is so easy to counter-attack from corners as well. I've had it so many times where I've messed up my short corner and he's in. Can see here a couple triggered runs. It is a really nice through ball at the end. And he scores with a low driven, something that we're going to come on to. But you can see the short corner set up really well for a goal, similar to last year. I think that was something that will always happen and has always happened. And then on the counter-attack now, if you win the ball back and you can send runners, you are in every single time. The next goal is going to highlight the importance of good tackling. I feel like tackling this year, you have to time it properly. You can't dive in. You can't spam tackle. See, we just get the ball there with Saliba. He barges Putellas off the ball. He tries playing for a free kick. He thought it was a free kick, but it wasn't happening. Get the ball here. And once again, with counter-attacking and through balls, I'm not saying it's the only way to play, but they haven't nerfed it necessarily. It's not like you can't through ball anymore, so people are going to do it. Passing and moving works well. And also, one thing to highlight from that Wirtz goal is that the defence sits really deep. If you go out wide and come back in, the defence sits really deep. I think people need to offside trap or you need to play a high depth. Otherwise, you will notice that your players just step through all the time. I'm not going to break down every goal and just sit here giving you a live commentary because I'm going to bring pro tips soon, by the way. On the main channel, a pro tips is coming. But I do just want to talk about my general thoughts about the game. I think I'm just going to use this channel to waffle. And that's exactly what we're doing. I think the two things that the community is going to pick up on really fast, if they haven't already, is corners and kickoffs. People are struggling to defend anyway. Good luck defending from kickoff. That is something that is virtually impossible. I don't know how you do it. I have conceded and scored so many kickoffs in the last couple of days. Very reminiscent of FIFA 18. We've been like 8 years from now, and it's still the same. I don't think EA, because the way the game is coded, how it's been coded, it's always been a problem with corners and kickoffs. They can't really fix it. They don't really know what the problem is because obviously the players are at a stationary position, if that makes sense. I just feel like you're never ever going to be able to fix it. So the community, my prediction, everyone's going to say they're loving the game. Then they're going to go, oh, actually, kickoffs are really broken and corners really broken. You need to fix them. I don't think EA know how to. I think they might try and release a patch if I had to predict the future. they might release a patch and say, oh yeah, we fixed this or we fixed that. I don't know if they truly know how to, because it's the same from throw-ins as well. I experienced it with throw-ins before. If you have a throw-in in the attacking third and you can play out of that little corner and get it in the box, you've got a really good chance as well. Happens quite a lot. I expect it to be the same this time around. I don't think they're going to be able to fix it. They are the two things that I've found so far. But for more general thoughts, if we come away from the broken stuff, I think there's some consistent finishing involved. I think the low drivens add a good aspect to the game because low drivens are a consistent way of scoring. My only counter argument to low drivens is that keeper animations can get really bugged. You can low driven straight through the keeper's legs. If sometimes you low driven at a stupid angle, the keeper forgets his hands. That kind of thing, that's not going to last very well. But low drivens are a win in general. I would definitely say they're a good way of finishing. Talking of consistent finishing as well, finesse shots are very, very good. I feel like people just finessing, ideally with silver and gold finesse play styles, exactly where you want to be. Just like inside the box, if you can just turn and finesse, you're in every time. I think the overall game speed is pretty good. I don't know why I just did that, by the way. I tried just moving on from that. You're in every time. No, Tom. You're in every time if you just turn and finesse. But talking about general game speed, I think the game is quicker this year. The passing and the dribbling feels a bit more responsive. You can definitely move and wiggle your left stick around a little bit more, which is good. It's what we asked for. We asked for a quicker game. We asked for a quicker passing game. We asked for a more responsive game. I can't judge responsiveness until really you play champs, you play pro tournaments, that kind of thing. At the minute, we're on an early access. Not everyone's got access to the game. You can't really judge the server overload until the game's been fully released, and it's been like a good couple of days. So I don't want to get too excited. I think I've probably spoken now as if it's a bit negative, but it's actually not. I'm actually enjoying FC26. It's been a good game to play so far. I just wanted to tell you my initial thoughts for anyone that's thinking of buying it, or anyone that's thinking of watching it, playing it, whatever. Just wanted to chat through, talk about what's going on. My overall thoughts as a whole, pretty good. I think if we have to rate it, it's a much better start than last year, but last year I think was the most horrendous start to an FC I've ever seen. I say that lightly as well. That was absolutely shocking. The power shots, the corners. No, thank you. Hated every part of that. It's definitely a better start. Fundamentally, it's built on a better game as well. It's definitely built on a better game. Like, I don't think there's anything. I don't want to curse this because by the time it's Friday next week, there's probably going to be something. I don't think there's anything that broken. Last year, we found the speed boost instantly. And everyone was like, oh my word, you cannot do that. Like, why can you speed boost? And it just like pings off you. The thing they've done this year that hasn't been seen before is the beta feedback. They already had the beta. They've had pros playing the beta for months. They've had people with closed beta access. They've already acted on feedback before launch, which is something they've never done before, and why I think we're not playing that broken of a game. Yeah, there's going to be problems. There's going to be people moaning about formations. There's going to be people moaning about tactics. There's going to be people moaning about, oh, I can't defend, or this is slightly too easy to score. They're not real problems yet. The real problems are the absolute broken stuff, like power shots first time, like speed boost absolutely flying down the wing 40 yards ahead of you. They're the real broken mechanics. Right now, I can't see anything in the game that's quite there. Obviously, if anyone has any ideas, let me know. Feel free to tell me. I don't think I can see anything just yet, which is pretty good. Normally, there's something ridiculously broken straight away. One thing I do want to experiment with that I haven't seen yet is back five. Feel like last year they patched the back five. If they've narrowed the back five again, I could see it being very good if people are struggling to defend. And I think you might see people go into one if it's good. I haven't had any experience with it yet. It's something that I'm going to go away and do probably after recording this. I'm going to jump into a back five and just see if I enjoy playing with it. Only to see if it works, not to play it properly. I definitely would not play a back five in any pro tournament or any gameplay or any #House Sunday because that would be immature. I do want to analyse another game though. I want to look at how I played Mark Marley earlier. Truth be told, this turns into a bit of a bloodbath. I won't spoil it for you, but I do want to show some of this. We see that first touch from his of Bon Matti. That touch in the box, like agile players in the box, I think will work really well. And also you can see the consistency in the low driven finish. Bon Matti left foot, low driven was perfect. To see Williams, wing play from Mark is always good. I feel that's just how he plays anyway. Works, wins it back. And then look, you're just triggering runners. You always have to trigger runners in these new generations of FC. Few runners triggered. It's a fairly basic goal, just making sure people are in. But I think that will always be a thing. Like, I always believe there's fundamental cores between each game that you need to work on. And like the art of triggering runs and understanding how runners work is never going to go away. You can see him there nearly score off kickoff, by the way. That is how easy it is every time. And this game is going to highlight the power of kickoffs. They are genuinely so hard to defend. So I lose the ball in midfield. Frankie de Jong's nicked it. And you can see again, it's very standard from pros. Yamal looks good though. I do like Yamal. It's a really good player lock. But look at that low driven. Them low drivens are so consistent across goal. It reminds me of watching Harry in FIFA 17. We're talking that level of low-driven consistency right now. You can see, though, like, as I say about fundamentals, like, there's certain parts of the game that are never going to change. He's triggered Yamal, triggered Dalglish. He's got a few player locks going on. And then these positions are always dangerous in every FC. It's a good player lock again. And then Dalglish was dancing on me, man. I mean, again, the low-driven. Like, I'm surprised he didn't finesse it from there. I was thinking I'd see a finesse, but... Again, that low-driven near post, you can already see what's going on. You can already feel it. I do also have a pro ladder starting very soon. I'm going to be uploading on this channel. You'll see a lot more of them. You're going to be sick and tired of the low drivens within a week. I'm interested to see how effective, like, wingers and wide midfielders are. What roles are better, like inside forward wingers. I haven't been able to play with the tactics enough yet. I mean, building up from out wide is always good. Like, Mark's doing it again here with Williams. I don't know if that's player-specific or player role-specific as much. Again, Dalglish dancing, and that double Y, by the way, you want to have a look at that. That double Y is something we need to talk about. I have seen that happen quite a lot, where it's like defense splitting, but it's not consistent. I can't say to you, just always double Y it. It's very circumstantial, but they will terrorize you. Them double Ys will send you straight through if you get them right. The defense parts like the Red Sea and you've conceded. You can probably tell at this point I'm getting ragged about out there. It's 4-1. Mark is having an absolute field day on me. I think this is always a part of being a pro as well. People obviously think, oh my God, you're losing. Why are you losing? Well, truth be told, boys, you have to take a lot of losses. In the first couple of weeks, especially before my first actual tournament, I'd rather lose 10 games 10-1 and actually have people do stuff to me that I'm learning from and picking up from than just sit there and win games 2-1 without really like learning the meta. I think it's all part of it. I don't really worry about it. I know some people like to get excited, especially on Twitch. They love it with the old like Unk's washed. There is a case that Unk is washed, but also like, let's not be overreactive here. We're a couple of games into the day or a couple of days into the game. I'm going to take a lot of batterings on the way there. It's mainly just about using them to get better. You can see I'm building an attack here with Mbappe and Wirtz. There's a lot of like similar patterns from my end, just I'm trying to learn, really trying to get them runners in. Wirtz finds Dembele in the end, get all the way around, nice pass into Williams, and then bang, good little finish. You can see them first touch in the box are important as well. Defense sits pretty deep. If you can just take a touch one way or the other, bang, get your shot off. Promise you it's a goal every time. I do want to highlight kickoff. I go 5-2. I start to think, oh, there's a chance. Realistically, kickoff says there isn't a chance. There's never a chance with kickoff. Marley builds up well. I am probably jumping at him a little bit as well. I think I'm just scared of kickoff, bit frustrated. But as soon as he gets into this space, so hard to defend. Kickoff is scored. It's a smooth move. Dalglish obviously gets the block. I mean, actually, it wasn't really a kickoff, was it, Tom? You're about to sit here and moan about a kickoff. That is just not a kickoff. You've given him the ball. You've given him the ball. What I will highlight is defense sitting deeper then. Because I was going to go, oh, kickoff is so unfair. It's not unfair. I'm getting absolutely whacked out there, and that is a terrible mistake from me. But that Dalglish finesse and the defense sitting deep is something else you can pick up on in these Pro v Pro games. You can kind of see. I want to show you these just so you see a bit of a pattern in what's going on. But realistically, I'm getting terrorized. Like, you can see every attack, Marley looks dangerous. And from a corner in the 66th minute, you can see Yamal picks it up here into De Jong. Couple passes, short corner is so hard to defend. Like, I really can't find a solution to that yet. I am going to try and find one. If I do find one, I'll let you know. I'll either be on here or TikTok. Don't really know. Wherever I feel like posting, to be honest. But yeah, it's a mess. It's dangerous. Any short corner, guys, I would be very scared. De Jong's cooking me. I mean, do I have to show you this? I think I do, because it's probably a good way of us all learning. But wow, I am getting smoked. Sad times out there. You know what? I'll show you one more goal. This is the last goal. I think Marley goes back to front. Truth be told, this only happened to me about an hour ago, but already I don't want to watch it. Yeah, I'm all over the place at this point. I don't think this is really like an FC26 goal. It's just a very normal goal. I mean, I think the game finished like 9-4 in the end, or 10-4. It was an absolute smoke show. But all I really wanted to show you there was how the game's playing, what you can think so far, anything you can pick up on, any initial thoughts you've got on the game. I want to just use this as an open space, a dialect between me and you, if I can say so myself. Just tell me what you find, any formations, any tactic you've seen that are good. I'm going to keep grinding. The pro ladder starts tomorrow, so you're going to see content on the second channel for that. The main channel uploads are coming back as well. Let me know. FC26 so far, after 3 or 4 days of playing, I'm giving it a 7. And it'd be an 8.5 if they fixed kickoffs.